It is the legendary, the iconic Allen Avenue crooner from back in 1996. That person that taught us beautiful ladies how to get down, if you know what I mean. And if you've guessed it now, you're in fact correct. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and the only, wait them say. Yeah, I said she's not alone. She has company. We have company, and we also have the presence of A and B. We'll be getting to know who they are and what A and B stands for in a little bit. Yeah, so people are guessing it right. Yes, in fact, and it's just, I don't know. It's just going to be an awesome conversation. Good morning to you, beautiful people. Hi, Rhythm Sis. Good to have you.
Lagos.
What were the chances that I would meet you and have you joining here? Yes. How does it feel to be back?
Feels good. Home is home.
I think we should even go back to, where have you been? Why did you leave us like that? Why did you do us like that? Some of us know, we understand why you had to go away for a while, but like for the people who had no idea, let's hear it from you.
I think sometimes you just have to hibernate, steal away, take time away, regroup, restock, take stock, relearn, unlearn, and then come back firing on all cylinders, really.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that. So what I'm saying is back and better, as they will say. Is that what we have?
Absolutely.
Okay, love that. And then it's not that you're just back, it's like you're back and even doing more. It's not about you anymore. It's you and I don't know if I should call it a business, but or people that you're grooming. It's just you and others right now. And how has that been so far so good? Because I know it didn't start yesterday.
Beautiful, because there's always been this dire need of additional female expressionists, and then this is really, really different. This is really, really refreshing.
Right.
We're talking about a duo. We've not had a proper duo in such a very, very long time.
Right.
I don't know any other duo apart from the Lijadu sisters, and you know how far back that is.
Yes.
And now that this whole Afrobeats renaissance is taking over the world, taking over the global space, it's time to come back out again. And this time it's like a double whammy in a sense. I'm doing my thing, but at the same time we're introducing the future. Even as progressive as we get, we have to let people in on the new recipes. So this new recipe is A and B, apart from other people that we might still bring forth, Weird MC Skyline Studios, A and B, but I will let them speak.
Yeah.
So that's what really, really jumped at me from day one. The sound, the look, the fact that they're a duo. We've not had that in such a long time, and there's still this need for more female. I just feel like we don't have enough females. We don't. So we need more and more and more.
All right then. Hello, A and B. I'm just gonna go back so that you guys can tell who is A, who is B, and what that stands for. Hello, ladies. It's good to have you at 3105.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, who is A?
Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning.
This is A.
And A is for
Abahi.
Abahi. Lovely to meet you. And B is for
Hey everyone, this is B. I'm Belle.
Belle. All right, Abahi and Belle. For short, A and B. How long has the journey been for both of you? Before Where MC Discovered Change started, or was it your first music journey started with her, or it started before she discovered you two? Who wants to go?
Well, I would say our journey began way back when we were much younger,
right,
in our preteens at home. We've always loved music.
Yeah.
Our family has been a family of music. My dad, mom, brothers. So we kind of had that. We did different kind of stuff in secondary school, in the university as well. And then right about 2010 or thereabout, Bahi she auditioned for Project Fame, or was it West African Idols?
Yeah, I think it was 2009, I guess. Yes, there was West African Idols, and there was Project Fame, MTN Project Fame. And shortly afterwards, I decided to, like, you know what, make music for myself and, you know, just be original. And that's where I found a producer and we became a part of a team. I think it was about 2012 or
Yeah,
thereabout.
2012,
Yes.
called Team Definition.
Yes.
We're like an 8-man group where we're all individual artists, but we came together to work together to be as a group, and then afterwards we do our own individual works. That happened right up until 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
We left the group and decided we wanted to do something by
Was
ourselves.
COVID
for
the
ourselves.
reason why that happened? Just saying.
Really,
Okay,
it
yeah.
was just because, you know, I
was
thought
time.
it was time.
Mhm,
Yeah, it was time.
Okay.
We had different things we wanted to achieve and
Right.
we wanted to express, and you know, time waits for nobody. So,
Yeah.
in 2021, officially, we began A&B, recording songs and doing different things, and then we met Word MC in 2019.
Okay.
We went to London then
Okay.
as with Team Definition. So we met her, and from then on, you know,
It's been bliss.
Yes,
I love that. And I'm just going to go back to Word MC because you said something earlier about learning and unlearning, which I think that's what life should be about. Like, you got to just unlearn some things and relearn them. Otherwise, you're just, you know, living in a limbo. So now when it comes to music, from when Word MC was when it started and how it has evolved till now, like the current state of the music industry, what are those things that you would like to say to, I think most especially the fans, for them to understand what it's like? You know, we have situations where fans be bashing each other, oh, I'm this gang, that gang, like, I don't know, something that you can tell the fans that would make them unlearn some things, and maybe for the artists that are listening, especially those who are coming up, that don't know that, okay, you know, I have no, Word MC said something. What is that thing on from your journey so far, rather?
It's to realize that we're a collective. I don't believe in, oh, I'm for W, or
Yeah.
I'm for B, or I'm for D. No. We're for everyone. We're for all the above. I'm Team Burner, I'm Team Wiz, I'm Team David O. The music is good. They're flying the flag for Africa, for Nigeria, for Afrobeats, quote unquote. You know, because back in the days, it was never like, oh no, you're Plantation Boys, oh, you're Weird MC. No, people were just so happy that we're making music.
Yeah.
It's Niger, it's us, it's Afropop, it's everything. You know, I feel that's what it is. But I feel like even at the base of that, there's still love. There's still love. You know, because we're about to take it to the next level. We've only just started. We've only just planted the seeds.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
we're still going to go into forest mode, multiplicity mode. You know, more expression, like more groups, more songs. But now we're going to crank it wide open, not to box ourselves into that Afrobeats quote unquote tag. There's much more where that comes from. That's why I always tell people that I sincerely believe that the term Afrobeats is not a genre. It's like an umbrella term for flavor from the safari music that is emanating from the African side of the world. There's so many people like A&B, they're alternative. There's a space, there's a void that I sincerely believe that they've come to occupy. The alternative, which we had, Tosi Buckner had that unlock. People like Bears, Praise,
Okay.
Timi Dakolo. You know, but he's flirting more now with different, you know, influences. People like Kobam, people like Asha. So the sky is not even the limit. We're gonna crank it wide
Starting
open.
point.
There's so much more. There's so much more to come from us.
Okay.
You know, so much more.
And what do you think? So for the artists, them now, what is that thing that you think they're doing wrong after all your years in the industry? What do you think? Maybe one or two things that you think they're doing wrong.
I feel like that there's been a heavy emphasis on just the recording. Work now has to go into presenting on stage, performance skills, presentation. How do you perform? Okay, you now have these banger tracks, you're out there, it's all over the place. Fine, congratulations. How would you now present it to me when I come to see you perform live on stage? I feel like that aspect of the art has been neglected, you know, greatly to a point. It's like people don't really bother. They're just concerned about maybe the lights, the smoke machines. No, I don't care about all that. You the act. If you go to a Michael Jackson concert, it's an experience. A Janet Jackson is an experience. Right now, that is why Burna Boy has everywhere on lock. He's got the songs, he's got the look. stagecraft, amazing skill on stage. That is so important. So we have to really start thinking about that as well. It's not just about now that you have hit songs, how do you now bring it to the fore when you're on stage? You know, those were the kind of things that Word MC was known for. Those were the kind of things that the P Squares were known for.
Yep.
We come on stage, Style Plus. We come on stage and you get a whole brand new experience apart from the recording. So I feel like we should put in more work when it comes to that.
So just because you mentioned them, before I go back to A and B, you talk about P Square. How heartbroken were you to find out, you know, the divide that has happened between them? Like, how, I don't know, what does WNFC have to say about that? What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like they're just going through the motions. It's happened before, they came back. It's happening now. I don't know what's going on now, but I just feel like sometimes these things happen. It's not easy to like manage, you know, temperaments, especially now that they are men. But I sincerely believe, look, they're brothers, they're twins. You know, they're just going through a phase. They will come back again. If you're listening to me, two of you don't get a choice.
And by coming back and giving us music, right?
More music, more performances, you know, more collaborations. Because, you know, that collaboration that we had it's just you know, timeless. We hooked up 2 years ago in the United Kingdom at the Royal Festival Hall, and it was just awesome.
Right.
It was emotional at the same time, you know. So much more. So if they listen to me, two of you are just joking, sha.
All right.
That's
Thank you so much. Yeah. Abai and Belle, you two are sisters. And when she was speaking, I'm like, okay, have you had like that moment where you've knocked heads because of a certain, you know, level of disagreement? Maybe because of sound, maybe because, I don't know, like, has that ever happened?
It happens all the time.
Okay.
You know, we are human beings. We have different expressions, different, you know, personalities and temperaments. So it's bound to happen. But how to deal with it is the key.
Cocoa of the matter.
So we always remember that we have a common goal. So whatever your differences are, okay, we always find a middle ground eventually. But, you know, we don't take it overboard, but it definitely happens. We're humans. We can't escape it.
All right, then.
But that's why we work very well, because we air our differences, we deal with it, and we move on to the focus, which is our goal.
Okay, so this year, 2024, for A and B, how has it been so far? What has been the projects you've worked on? You know, what's the love you've gotten back in terms of feedback? And what is next to come for you all before we head to playing the tunes by A and B?
Okay, it's been an amazing year so far. Like, it started on a very high note. We finished a musical project. Started the musical, wrote that project. We did the one of December, and then the one for the April edition. That's the Easter edition. And after that, we've done works with the British Council. We worked with the US Consul General, where we went to perform the American anthem with some other lovely singers. And we've also gone to some other places, a lot of events that we've done so far, and they've been quite good. We've done our projects as well.
Yes.
We released 2 songs. Like, one was actually a brand new release called Okie. And then the other was...
You know, I actually read that in Yoruba. When I don't know what I was trying to do. I read that in Yoruba until I listened to this song. Like, Okiki something. I don't know what I said, but yeah, okay.
So like, Okie dokie, you know, let's get the show on the road. Like, you know, that song, I don't even want to go into that right now, but it's an amazing song. So we just had to bring it out, that expression of ourselves. And then we brought out the video for one of our earlier releases called Waiting for You. We felt it was time to bring it out after a lot of back and forth about it, correcting this and correcting that, and then eventually it came out. There's so much more to come in the future. Like, we've even had a listening session where we had to brainstorm what to do next, what project to take on next, what song to release next, what's our next step and agenda. So yeah, it's been eventful so far. Very amazing.
All right, then. If you've just tuned in to the cafe, we have Weird MC, we have A and B in the building. So we're just having a conversation basically about music. And obviously, there is no way we would not ask the legend herself her thoughts about the state of the nation. You definitely have to give us something about what is going on right now, the madness. I mean, I remember one time, I don't know if I was reading it or I watched it, where you see the way you talked about Nigeria. It's like you have this vision for us living in peace and like how it can be beautiful. Like, we have it in us, but it's just like, what will it take to bring it out? Waking up to hearing that they want to chase Igbos out of this, that. It's like, what is going on? What do you have to say about the state of the nation?
I feel like we need to heal from that sickness. I feel like tribalism is a kind of a sickness. It's a divisive tool. But it's really, really funny because when you go out on the streets, the average Nigerians, we love one another. We relate with one another. But I feel like there's some people somewhere who just want to, jump on and just, create this strange division. For me, when I see you, I see a human being. I don't even care if you're Igbo, Hausa, whatever you are. But it breaks my heart because I can see that people are hungry, genuinely hungry. The prices, I can't even believe it. The prices of things, and I wonder how do people survive? How do people actually, But then, to God be the glory. By God's grace, people are still able to, feed and everything. But I feel like for me, what I would love for us to do is sit with our leaders and dialogue. I think that's what President Tinubu should do. If anybody's listening right now as I'm speaking, dialogue is so important. Sit down.
I think the
sit down, ask, what do you guys want? How can we navigate? It's obvious that we have issues, we have challenges. It's obvious that we have to go through a period of time where we have to make certain sacrifices. I truly understand that, but at the same time, there has to be a way to prefer certain temporary solutions where we can cushion the nation, because citizenry it's really, really important. That's your constituency. In the next 3 to 4 years now, you're going to come back again and say, vote for me. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm not going to vote for you because I was in pain throughout the last
your
4
tenure,
years.
yeah.
But I sincerely believe in the power of dialogue. We have to have a proper national dialogue. Sit down with us. Even if it's not you, maybe get the vice president or get someone. You have the Abike Dabiris, who's more kind of in tune with the youths. Sit down with us. Exactly.
I was going there because there's that confusion.
Have a proper dialogue, not in a mechanical way. Sit and have a dialogue. Talk. Let's talk. Or bring some of us to wherever you are in Asura. But I don't even let it be open. Let it be open, because man, forget that thing. For real. For real. I can see it on the streets.
Yeah. I mean, with the protests and all.
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Okay, you know what? At this point, let's take a breather. And why would we not dare to take it back to the days where MC gave us hits back to back? A little intro with this one first, and yeah.
Number 1 lifestyle station.
Going through your minds now, oh my God, we did that. I'm picturing a movie scene where the song is playing.
I mean, we get that a lot, that our songs are actually for movies, because we don't just write songs just because we want to write songs. And she's going to tell the story how the song came, because I don't get tired of listening to it, because it's really emotion laden. It's talking about going out there, do what you want to do what you have to do what you can do what you love to do. Don't give up. We need that, because a lot of times people are down. Right now, the country is, I don't know, everyone is not happy at all. But you have to just dig deep inside yourself and bring out something to be able to hold on to work with, to bring out hope. So I don't get tired of listening to it.
And the story of Okie Dokie.
Funny enough, it's a very simple story.
Yeah.
I think we just finished a recording session,
okay.
And everyone went home, and then I was just in the bathroom. I don't know why it happens, mostly in the bathroom, and suddenly it just came from nowhere.
Really?
Seriously, our inspiration for writing songs sometimes it's unbelievable. There's no straight way. Sometimes it comes in a dream. Sometimes I may just see something in your eyes or your hair or your what you're putting on, or she could just say something, or a sound from nowhere.
Yeah.
It's as inspired by the Holy Spirit himself.
Yeah.
It's not, sometimes I may have the whole song, everything. I hear the music in my dream, and you wake up and just record it immediately. Sometimes it may be something she would say. It just flows. Inspiration just
and
comes
she
easy.
always says, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, I
she
always
always
say that.
says whenever we're going out or doing something, so
You know,
that's
so,
how
and the
it
song just came.
Nah, it's a beautiful piece. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful piece. So like everything R&B has been doing, like sound wise, has it been like I mean, what MC called it alternative, but it sounds R&B. Like, is it R&B alternative now?
Yeah, you can call it a fusion actually.
Okay.
We have pop in there, we
Okay.
have country, we've got some country sounds. If you listen very well, we do ballads very well, we do R&Bs as well, and gospel is also there. So it's an eclectic mix. We even have a song, an Afrobeat song that is in the works.
Okay.
But
It's
we
not
even did
yet.
a twist to Burna Boy's
Cover, yeah,
person,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
We did a cover,
So that-
so
yeah.
it's a different mix of, it's a fusion. That's the word to
Okay,
call
all
it.
right then. So Okie Dokie is out on all streaming platforms. By all means, go and vibe to it. Let A&B know that you're enjoying their sound, because I mean, seriously, you have to go to the hospital if you do not hear how beautiful that song was on first listen. By the way, to be honest, like your ears need to be checked. It is a beautiful sound, and like it's calming. You understand? It's like I don't know, it's soothing. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because that's like more of my vibe, but. Love it. Well done to you.
Thank you.
And wish you the absolute best. You said you were working on the video for Waiting for You.
Yeah,
The
it's
video
actually
is
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's out. Oh, okay. So that, but what else is in the works for A&B before 2024 is a wrap? We have like 4 more months.
There's a lot to come.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't know, we're thinking of Mother and some other kind of songs like that that's coming in the works, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, because
Yeah.
people should just keep their eyes glued to our
Yeah.
pages,
Keep it
keep their
locked.
ears listening to our songs. And
So it's like your fan base, like here or abroad.
here and everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're not restrictive, we're
Right.
Nigerians, and we're
Do you
proud.
record here?
Yeah, we do.
Okay,
We do our
okay. I
recordings
thought
here.
like you
Funny
maybe
enough.
come in
No,
to
no,
just
no, no.
okay.
We do
then.
our recordings here.
Okay, then
Yeah,
that's
so-
that's mad. That's mad. And listen, it's been amazing because we have news coming up at noon. We have like 2 more minutes to do some final touches and whatnot. And I'll just want to go back to MC and ask, like, do you think this protest was necessary?
Yes. Yes.
Because it has
Because
resulted to a
there's a lot
lot.
of pain, there's a lot of frustration.
Yeah.
You have to speak out, and I never ever thought the day would come when we would see people jumping off the Third Mainland Bridge. That's worrisome. For real. That shows you that depression is real, and we all deal with pressure in different ways.
Yeah.
So I feel like and I will keep on emphasizing on it, that dialogue is needed.
Okay. And do you think it should continue for as long as 10 days? Because they're like, it's going to be a 10-day thingy.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
No.
But that dialogue, the emphasis on it has to happen.
It's so important.
And we need representatives to help us have this dialogue, because obviously you can't call the whole of Nigeria, except you want to do like a national broadcast, which is fine, but like also have representatives for the youth, like you called
Sit
the
down.
awesome. Yeah.
Sit down. Have this.
Exactly.
Have a conversation. I'm telling you, it's so needed.
Right. And last but not the least, what is to come from Weird MC aside,
New music.
amazing in 2024?
New music.
Oh, just-
Documentary.
Movies.
A book is in the works.
Wow.
Love
A
it.
book is definitely in the works.
Oh, awesome.
Yes,
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate
And
you.
my
and
clothing range we're about to launch.
amazing. Love that. Alright guys, the news comes up in a bit and the City Cafe continues. Do not go nowhere.